Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys my Yu-Gi-Oh deck collection. So yeah, this is my first time showing you guys all my Yu-Gi-Oh deck collections. I was thinking of doing this towards the end of the year, but some things have changed in OCG, in where I live, especially with the new announcement of the English OCG. Therefore, my collection will shift slowly and gradually towards that format. However, I kind of want to make a video, leave a record of what I have collected throughout the 5 years of collecting Yu-Gi-Oh so far. So yeah, this is a bit a casual video. There's no script. I'm just going to open up the deck boxes and show you guys what I have in my collections. So the first one here, I don't put names on my deck box, at least not all of them, so sometimes it's a bit of surprise. And this one is yep, the light is too strong. So this one is a Layer of Darkness deck, but I don't have the Darkest Diabolos yet, and I probably will try to get my hands on it if the card is reprinted for the OCG English. So yeah, this is my Layer of Darkness. I've been wanting to build this deck for the longest time and just have sort of completed the deck around this year. So yeah, that's this deck. Next, I have here, it says Heretic Dragon. I don't think this deck is completed. Not so sure why. I think it's the extra deck. Main deck I think is almost complete, or else it's already complete. I built this deck, but then I haven't even playtested, and a lot of the extra deck, such as the Heretic Seal of Heavenly Spears copies, goes to the other deck. Yeah, maybe I do complete this deck. I don't know. I haven't just played it at all, I guess. Yeah, so that's what happened to a lot of this deck. I build it, and then maybe I'm missing few pieces, and I never make a video of deck profile video out of it, and it's just stored in my collection, collecting dust. Speaking of collecting dust, Dragon Maid. Oh my god, I love this deck when it was first released. I tried to get my hands on it, but the TCG card was just too expensive, and the OCG gradually, run out of the availability in the secondary market. So yeah, I kind of stuck with it. I might gonna give another go when they are released. Oh, there's a bit of invocation engine in here. I might give it a go again once the OCG English release this card. I hope they reprint it. It's a very fan favorite card, so I'm positive they're going to reprint it at some point. So the extra deck is just mixed match. I mean, yeah, I guess the idea was to make a Dragon Maid with Invoke engine, or I'm just putting in the Invoke engine because the deck is not complete. Next, I have here, I think this one is a Cyber Angel. This one doesn't have any extra deck because it's a ritual deck. I post a deck profile before on my channel, and afterwards a lot of the important cards I put it in other ritual deck, specifically the Blue Eyes Chaos Max, the incantation one. So yeah, it's now incomplete, but I'm probably gonna keep this for a while. I don't plan on selling it. Yeah, by the way, another reason why I'm making this video is because some of this collection I'm going to let go of it, because it's taking up spaces and I don't have the capital to keep updating all of it. So I'm going to keep one that are, my favorite, mostly dragons, and some other cards, some other decks I will tell you guys in this video, and the rest I will probably sell it. on my Shopee store. So if you're Malaysian, do check that store out. You might find something that you want. Time Thief. I don't have the latest support, but I think this deck is pretty much complete in a way. I don't think you need that much of the modern support. This could also be a Utopia deck easily if I just remove few cards. Time Thief is interesting. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or I'm going to sell it. I do have multiple copies of the cards, so yeah, as I said, you can easily change this into Utopia deck. Yeah, I don't have the newest Time Thief extra deck, but I have this guys. So yeah, I don't know, I'm still thinking about it for Time Thief. Maybe I keep it, maybe I sell it. So this one is, oh yeah, what is it called? Divine Beast or something? Is the one from the structure deck. This one, most likely I'm going to sell it. It's a very good structure deck. It really supports the deck. It's definitely more consistent than let's say Egyptian God, but it's not my deck. It's not my thing. I'm probably going to sell either the deck or the core of it. Yeah, so that's that. You know, the extra deck is the same as the one in the structure deck. Next, we're going fast. White Rose Dragon. Okay, this one I definitely going to keep it. I tried building this deck, but I'll be honest, I don't quite understand the mechanics of it. It's going to take some time, and there's not a lot of guide for pure build. I know people using the small dragon engine in Dragon Link, I think. But yeah, I think I have quite a build, I think. Maybe the problem is with this deck is the extra deck. I can't quite figure it out, or maybe I just don't have the cards. Let's try to see the extra deck. So I do have the Ruby Rose, Black Rose. Yeah, I do have, but probably I'm missing some other cards. I'm not so sure. Maybe I do build it. I just don't know how to play it. Yeah. So putting that aside. So that's our Black Rose Dragon deck. Next, what do you have here? Again, oh, this is Red Eyes. I'm going to keep this for a while. It's not complete, I can tell, but it's, yeah, I don't have the latest card, but it's quite, yeah, it's quite built in a way. The problem with this deck, I think, is I don't have the extra deck monsters. Yeah. So I'm going to keep this deck for a while until, you know, I'm pretty sure the OCG English going to release their version soon, because this is fan favorite. Let's try checking out the extra deck. Yeah, I don't, yeah, the problem is in the extra deck. I don't have a lot of it. What is this? Oh, probably side deck stuff or extras. So yeah, this one I'm going to keep for a while and then probably shift to the OCG English. Next is Gaia. Oh man, I really want to like this deck, but you know, I just, it's a fan favorite, but I'm probably going to sell it eventually. Yeah, it's a fun deck, that's for sure. And I think I have enough to say it's a complete build. I don't know. No, only 4 extra deck. Okay, so yeah, I'm probably going to sell this. So that's another one of my deck. Next off is Vampire. Vampire is interesting deck. I think it's almost complete. I'm pretty sure I'm missing out few of the zombies newest support. I'm going to hold until the OCG English release. Yeah, I know technically Kaiba only play Vampire like once or maybe twice, but I'm counting it as Kaiba deck as well, so that's why I'm building it. It's fine, it's not fully built yet, but I'm going to keep this and slowly replacing it with the OCG English card. I feel like there's a lot of decks that I'm just keeping it and I'm not selling anything much. Obelisk! Oh, this is not really a fully built Obelisk decks. This is just like the structure deck that I meshed together. It's not really that consistent. This deck, I'm probably gonna sell it. I don't know, or keep it until more support. I doubt there's going to be any more new support. Reprint would be nice though, but that's for the English side, not the UK Europe side, not for the English OCG side. So yeah, maybe I sell it. I don't know. Unchained is interesting because I used to like it and then it's kind of fall off. But there's new support now. I'm still missing the last support, and there's new support coming, and I'm pretty sure there's the set in it is going to be included in the OCG English. So yeah, I'm not so sure. I'm probably gonna keep this for a while, put in all the new support, and then decide whether I still want to keep it or just sell it. Cyber Dragon. This is interesting. Cyber Dragon is a fan favorite deck. I like it too, although it's not my favorite machine deck. And I'm going to keep this deck, but I'm pretty sure I have a built Cyber Dark deck. That one I'm going to sell it. Yeah, so that's that. Few spots. I'm missing some of the old fusion cards, but yeah, going to keep it for a while, update it with the OCG English card, and maybe sell the, if I can find it. Where is it? Anyhow, Salamangreat Foxy, fan favorite card. Also meta deck once. It's very I think it's quite simple to learn, this deck. Will I keep it though? Not sure. It's a fan favorite, but I'm not really a fan of Salamangreat, so, but it is probably my strongest Cybers deck right now that I have. Oh, fly over. So yeah, I might consider, as I was saying, I might consider keeping this deck or sell it. So yeah, only time will tell. Maybe if there's demand, maybe if someone PM me say, hey, I want your Salamangreat deck, maybe I sell it to them. I don't know. What is this? Charmer? Structure deck one. So what am I going to do with, few extra sleeve there. This deck, unfortunately, I'm definitely going to sell it. I don't like Charmer, to be fair, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, maybe someone will take this deck off my hands. That's all I can say. Charmer. Thank you for the staple reprints. I'm going to sell this. Dark Lord. Pretty sure this is just the structure deck meshed together. Another deck that I'll probably sell. I know new support is nice and all, but again, not a fan, so not going to build it in the future and going to sell it. Another deck that I will highly likely sell is Traptrix. Again, I think I don't really like trap decks. There's a few that I like, but yeah, I just don't like decks that doesn't allow people to play. And another thing is that I really don't like the artwork for Traptrix. If they release like an alternate art with the monster and not the bait, yeah, I probably pick the deck. But yeah, So this is another deck that I will highly likely sell. I think we need to check the extra deck. Then Crystal Beast. Ooh, Crystal Beast, another structure deck. I wanna like this deck, but I don't know why. I'll probably keep it for a while, try again to see if maybe my build is wrong or something. But ultimately, I think Crystal Beast is another one of the deck that I will be selling. Next we have Dino. I think this is from the structure deck as well. I see there's not even an extra deck. I'm gonna keep this because I kinda like dinosaur, but I don't know why I haven't updated this deck. I don't know, maybe because I have too much deck. Yeah, so yeah, it's hard to find it, so I'm gonna keep it. If they reprint the structure deck for the English OCG, then I change that and sell this. Maybe I don't like dinosaur after all. What is this? This is my Feldron deck, but a little bit meshed with Albas. I'm gonna keep this deck. It's a dragon deck. It's one of my favorite decks, so yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I might remove the Albas engine though, because I don't know. I think Feldron is more of an Exis deck. Yeah, but it kind of gel well with Albas fusion deck. So yeah. Anyhow, I'm going to keep this deck. Yeah, simple as that. Oh, there's still a lot more. I'm going to give this camera a rest and I'm going to continue recording. Alright, let's continue. Next, I have here one deck that I'm sure I'm going to sell it, and that's the Cyberdark. I already separate, make two decks, Cybers, Dragon, and this one is the fusion version. This is a Cyberdark one. It's pretty complete, I think. I don't think I need to add on anything else. But yeah, I'm not a fan of this deck, so I'm going to sell it. If anyone from Malaysia interested, do let me know. Yeah. So this one is going to be sold. Next, Ice Barrier. Ice Barrier. Thankful that it's in the structure deck, but the new support doesn't make that much of an impact. However, will I keep it? The answer is yes. I like it. I like this deck. It's bad, but it's a dragon deck, and it's kind of like a blue ice, but ice or water version of it, I guess you can say. And yeah, I like this deck. So I'm going to keep this deck. Hopefully there's more card in the future. I know there's a synchro, new synchro monster. I think it's the retrain of, let's see if I have the card here. Yeah, it's the retrain of Bionic. The effect is quite mediocre, I think, but I'm hoping that with that there's going to be another lineup of supports, maybe from the main deck, that will make this deck more consistent. I think that's all that Ice Barrier need, more consistency. The boss monster is already fine as it is. We don't have to make the deck broken or something. Just make it more consistent. Shadow. Shadow from the structure deck. Yep, too much card in it. I'm pretty sure I'm just put all the structure deck extras here. It's a good fusion engine, gels well with branded, but ultimately, yeah, it's not my thing. So again, this is another deck that I'm just going to sell. Kind of feel a bit reluctant to sell it though, because it is a good deck, you know. But I'm not a competitive player, and usually when I collect cards, I collect the one that I want. I keep the one that I want. So yeah, if you don't like it, it's just collecting dust in your collection. Speaking of the decks that I like, there's two here. One is Crusadia. Oh, I really love this deck. It's quite simple, I think. As a link deck, it's very simple, it's very easy to learn. So yeah, and I really like the lore behind it, and also I really love this deck. I doubt there's going to be any future support. The story itself already finished a few sets ago. It's been a while, but yeah, I like this deck, so I'm going to keep it. If the OCG English release reprints of it, of course I'm going to slowly change my collection. But it's such an old deck. I don't know. It's definitely not going to be soon. Yeah, so tokens and extras. Now this is an old deck with great lore that I'll keep, but there's a newer one which is Sword Soul thingy, and this is, I think, one of my favorite synchro deck, and it's another deck that I'm going to keep as well. I still don't have Moi, so my Moi card is probably going to be from the OCG English. I'm pretty sure they're going to reprint that card. It's not really in the meta right now, isn't it? But it still is a fan favorite, strong card, a strong deck. So yeah, hoping it's going to be reprints for the OCG English side. I'm sorry if I'm rambling. It's really just a casual video for you guys to see. Hopefully while you guys were doing something else, maybe play this at the background. Yeah, so this is extra decks. Don't judge the extra deck. It's not really a meta build. It's a fun build. I forgot this. Alright, so that's for the lower sections of my collection, I guess. So now we're going for this theme that I've been building for a while, and that is the rival and the protagonist deck. And the one I have here, the one I'm currently trying to build, emphasize on trying, is Stardust. I'm being slowly trying to build this deck, and there's a lot of new support recently. I feel like I can't keep up, but the good thing about catching up is you can see other people build it first, and you can kind of decide which card you need and which card you don't. But this is a bit outdated. I'm well aware of it, and yeah, I'm just going to show you guys the extra deck just to show you guys how outdated it is. See, all these are still old support. I haven't updated it yet. There's no new Stardust boss monster yet, and I think I don't have Junk Synchron, which is like crucial for the deck. Is it Junk Synchron or the other guy? I forgot what's his name. Probably going to put it in the video. Next is, what's that? This is Firewall or the code deck, the one that Playmaker use. Again, this is another one that is a bit outdated. Literally playing catch up with this deck, which is why I haven't posted the deck profile for this deck. One of the reasons because a lot of time I'm just playing catch up in building this deck, which is why I'm excited for the English OCG, because if it goes well, that means I can have English card on release date, because it's definitely going to be selling in my country. Yeah, outdated. I don't have comment on it. It's very outdated. So my main rival deck is, my protagonist deck is basically very outdated, because it's the latest one that I'm trying to build. Heroes. I think Heroes fares better. I do miss some card. See, I don't have the third elemental heroes, and I definitely doesn't have the newest support. But this is a deck I'm pretty sure I can bring to locals and play. Yeah, just need to change the staples with something else more powerful maybe. I'm just putting that for I guess placeholder. This is the extra deck. It's, again, a bit outdated, but I do have this guy, which is all you need, I guess. Yeah. So that is that. Definitely want to keep it because it's a protagonist deck, and I think this is a Dark Magician deck. Yeah. So again, unfortunately, this is not like updated. See, I'm still playing 3 Illusion Magician. I definitely doesn't have those expensive Illusion Magician or something. I think the level 1 as well as the ritual, the latest ritual monster. So yeah, hoping to update this. I only have Magician of Chaos. Why am I only playing 2 of it? I'm not so sure. I haven't checked this deck for a while. It's pretty outdated. Still playing 3 Eternal. Yeah. And I don't have Dragoon, but if I'm not mistaken, the OCG banned that card, so I probably doesn't need it as well. Yeah. So yeah. So that's for my protagonist deck. I don't have Utopia deck, which is why I'm considering Time Thief to replace that. And yeah, I think that's all I'm missing. I know Pendulum, but who cares about Pendulum? Before we check on the other deck, the protagonist deck, this is Alba's deck. Do I need to show it? Everyone know Alba's deck, right? At this point, I didn't put the branded cards because I'm thinking of building more like a pure Alba's, like the good side deck. Yeah, I don't have to show it. I think by now everyone knows the deck. It's very popular, it's very strong. I think it's still meta, or is it not? I'm not so sure. So yeah, Albas, pure Albas. What else? I have here, before I show you guys my rival deck, this is ABC, one of my oldest deck. Yep, I think it's the second deck I have after Blue Eyes. They are built. Or maybe the third one. I'm not so sure which one comes first. This one or Red Dragon Archfiend. So yeah, it's ABC. I haven't checked this deck for a while. I think there's more new supports, indirect support that is, from the Tyrion or something. Yeah, it's very outdated. I'm pretty sure this card have been hit with the ban list. Oh, it's very glaring. I thought this sleeve is matte. And the extra deck, yeah, it's not, yeah, it's old, it's very old. Yeah, still love it though, so keeping it. After all, it is arguably Kaiba's deck as well. Okay, and I think there's another deck I need to show, and that is Drytron, which is right now my favorite ritual deck. This is Drytron with Chaos Max in it. So yeah, love this deck. It is kind of abused in the past with Herald, which I kind of dislike because yeah, I hate negating everything all the time. There's no back to forth. But yeah, I try to update this deck, but I think it's fall out of the meta and people don't really update this deck anymore. It's still strong, it's just falling off. And because it's my favorite deck, it's probably have like the most updated extra deck, you know, as updated as I can be. So most of the best cards are here. So for the main rival, start off with Dragon Thunder. It's not completed yet. It's quite a good deck though. I'm still missing a few cards. Yeah, but I like this deck. I'm building it. It's in progress. The one that I think is already complete, despite the upcoming new support, is Red Dragon Archfiend. Very fun deck. Oh, I shuffled it in the past, so it's a bit unorganized there. I think this deck in all the main rival deck is probably the most consistent one, the most supported, I guess. Properly supported, that's the word I should be using. You could play it pure with all the extra deck being Red Dragon monster, and it's still a good deck. Yeah, that's how good it is. Rocket, pure build, not the Chaos Link one, I think. I wanna like this deck, but I really don't know how to play it. So, but I'm keeping it until, you know, maybe a reprint of the structure deck. I'm not so sure how the OCG English going to sell their product. Are they going to like bring out the old product, or they're just going to like make a new side set with all the old cards in it? Yeah, so that's Rocket. Have I made a deck profile of this before? I don't think so, right? Yeah, it's fine. I like playing it sometimes, but it's not really a good deck for me. At least my build is not that good. Another deck that I can say is complete, just like the Red Dragon Archfiend, is of course Galaxy Ice. Even without the new support, I can say that, you know, the deck is consistent as a team deck can be. I still have few of the latest card that I don't have from the past few, I think it's main set, yeah. And the extra deck is also kind of complete. I know there's a new Galaxy Ice extra deck, but I don't think you have to play it. The old one is already good, yeah. So yeah, that is Galaxy Ice. And lastly, of course, saving the best for last, and a deck that I definitely going to keep is my Blue Eyes deck. I think right now the build in this deck box is like a pure-ish build. It's not really a fusion build. I think it's more in the middle. If you guys interested, maybe I can do a deck profile of it. It's been a while since I show you guys my updated build. Yeah, but it's not really that much of a difference, I think, except for the Jet Dragon, which is new. The extra deck is like this. See, one fusion, a lot of synchros. I don't have Baron, so this is like the best next thing. And yeah, extra deck. And that's about it for my Yu-Gi-Oh! English collection. I think there's a few more, but I don't put it in a deck box. It's scattered around in my collection, so I'm not going to count that. Oh yeah, honorable mention, I guess. This is my Blue Eyes again, but it's common charity deck using only common cards. Let me give you guys a quick look. Yeah, all common cards. It's quite decent. Quite decent. So, with that, that is all for my collections. This is just a fun video I'm doing so that I can look back to see my past collection. I'm pretty sure by next year some changes going to happen. Probably a lot of this deck I'm going to let go so that I can start collecting the OCG English ones instead. Yeah, it's a long video, sorry for that. I hope you guys have fun watching it, and I see you guys in the next video.
Thank you for watching this video. You can help support this channel by clicking on the like button, dropping a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content. There's also a link in the description down below to tcgplayer.com and inkgaming.com. I also have few awesome playmat designs at Ink Gaming, so be sure to check it out. Check out these few recommended videos as well. Thank you once again for the support, and I see you guys in the next video.